Hello everyone, I am Divya, your math facilitator. In this video, we shall discuss the solutions of exercise 12.2 and we shall start from question number 6. So the first 5 questions and also the concepts of this chapter I have discussed very clearly in the earlier video. If you have missed watching it, then firstly watch that video. I'll just put it up here in the I button. So click on the I button and watch that video and now get back to this video. So let's start the session. So, question number 6. The angle of elevation of the top of a building from the foot of a tower is 30 degrees. And the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the foot of the building is 60 degrees. If the tower is 30-meter high, find the height of the building. So, you have a tower and you have a building. Okay, let me draw the building and this is a tower. Okay, so there has to be vertical straight lines. Please use a scale while you draw them. Okay, so yeah, this is the building and let this be the tower and this is the ground. Okay, the ground. So now in the question it is given that the angle of elevation of the top of a building from the foot of a tower. This is the foot of the tower. So from this foot of the tower to the top of a building, if you are saying, okay, so this angle of elevation, this angle is 30 degrees. Okay, from the foot of the tower, you are seeing the top of a building. So this is 30 degrees. And the angle of elevation of the top of a tower from the foot of a building. From the foot of the building, this is a building, isn't it? You are seeing the top of the tower. So this angle of elevation is 60 degrees. If the tower height is 30 meters, this tower height is 30 meters. So you have to find the height of the building. Okay, this you have to find. So let me take the points as A, B, C, D. Okay. Now just see. Now let us take this triangle. So let us take this triangle ABC. Okay. So in triangle ABC, as you can see, you have two triangles formed here, BCD and ABC. Okay. So I'm taking the first triangle ABC. So in this triangle, you can see angle tan 60 is equals to AB by BC. Yes. So let me take it tan 60 degrees is equals to opposite side by adjacent side. So it is nothing but AB by BC. Okay, which is nothing but AB is 30, which is given. So you don't know BC, calculate BC. So tan 60 is root 3. So BC is nothing but 30 divided by root 3. Okay, so you got this value which is 30 divided by root 3. Okay, so why are we taking tan value? Did you ever get the doubt? So here you can see now in these two triangles, okay, triangle BCD and triangle ACB. In these two triangles, what is common? What is common? BC is common. Okay, BC is common. And you have to find CD. You don't know what is CD, you have to find it. But you know what is AB. Okay, you know what is AB and BC is common. So using this tan 60, using this AB and tan 60, if I can find this BC, I can use it in this triangle. Are you getting my point? Because this BC is same for the second triangle also. So if I can find this BC value, I'll just use it in this triangle. Okay. So that is the reason we are taking tan value. Tan is nothing but opposite to adjacent. Opposite side value, you know adjacent side value, you can find out. And this adjacent side value is nothing but it is common for the second triangle also. So we can use it in the second triangle. So that is the reason we are taking tan. Let us move on to the next one now. So in this triangle BDC, okay. So in triangle BCD, what do you have? So here also, this is 30 degrees. So this is the opposite side of 30. CD is opposite side of 30. So I'm taking tan 30. Tan 30 is nothing but opposite by adjacent. Adjacent side is nothing but BC. Okay. Now here you can see you have found out BC value, isn't it? You have just found out BC value. So simple substitution. So tan 30 is 1 by root 3 is equals to CD by BC. Okay. So cross multiplying BC is equal to CD root 3. Okay. BC is what? BC value you got it as 30 by root 3. Okay. So 30 by root 3 is equal to CD root 3. Just send root 3 to other side, so it becomes 30 by root 3 into 1 by root 3. Okay, it goes to division is equals to CD. Okay, so what is the value of CD? CD is nothing but 30 by 30 into 1 is 30. Root 3 multiplied by root 3 gives you 3. Okay, so this is 1s are 10s are, so CD is nothing but 10. Okay, what is CD? CD is nothing but the height of the building. Okay, so height of the building is 10 meters. Clear? So simple, take two triangles and I told you why are you taking tan, because BC is common and you can find BC if you take tan in triangle ABC and you can use the BC in triangle BCD. Clear? Let us move on to the next question now. So here in this question you can see two poles of equal heights are standing opposite to each other. Okay, so you have two poles of equal height standing opposite to each other in this way on either side of the road. This is the road, so this is one pole, this is the second pole, which is 150-meter wide. The road is 150 feet wide. Okay, just 150 feet wide. From a point between them on the road. Okay, so there is some point between them on the road. The angle of elevation of the top of the poles are 60 and 30 respectively. Suppose there is some point here on the road. So from this point, if you are seeing the pole, so yes, this is how you see the pole. Okay, this is how you see one side of the pole, and this is the other pole you're seeing. So the angle of elevations are 60 and 30. So this is 60 and this is 30. Okay. So find the height of the pole and distance of the point from the poles. So you have to find this height, and as it is given, height is same for both the poles. So one height if you find, it is same for the other pole. So this is A, B. Let this point be C. This is D, E. Okay. So now here you got two triangles A, B, C and C, D, and you know pole and ground are perpendicular to each other. Okay, so let us take the two triangles now. So in triangle ABC. Okay, so in triangle ABC, what do you have? So tan 60 I will take because you want the height. Okay, height is nothing but the opposite side. Yes, so yes. So it is nothing but AB opposite by BC. Okay, BC in this triangle it is only BC. Okay, base is BC. So AB is you are taking it as H. BC you don't know what it is. Okay, BC you don't know what it is. So let us take this BC as X. Okay, so it is X. Okay, so tan 60 is root 3. Now from this you get H is equal to X root 3. Okay, so this is the first relation which you are getting. X is equals to H root 3. Okay, now let us take this triangle CDE. Okay, so in triangle CDE, what do you have? Tan 30. Tan 30 is equals to, so tan 30 is equals to, opposite side of this is D. D by base is CE. Okay, just see this is the triangle. This is the triangle, isn't it? So base is only CE. So let me write it here. So it is DE by CE. Okay, so what is D? So if this is H, this is also H, isn't it? Height is same. So this is also H divided by CE. Now what is CE? Now just observe here. BE, the total width of the road is 120 feet. BC is X. Now what about CE? So see, BE is 120. Okay, but this BE, this complete BE, I can write it as BC plus CE is 120. Okay, now what is CE? CE is nothing but 120 minus BC. Okay, BC I have taken it as X. So CE I can write as 120 minus X, isn't it? So that is what I'm writing here. So it is 120 minus X. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3. Now simple cross multiplication, you have 120 minus X is equals to H root 3. Okay, but what is the value of H? H you have is X root 3. Substitute here. So it is 120 minus X is equals to X root 3 into root 3. H is X root 3, isn't it? So this is nothing but X into root 3 into root 3 is 3. So this is 3X. Okay, so 120 minus X is 3X. So what is 120? 120 is nothing but minus X, you just transpose it to RHS, so it becomes plus X. So you have 3X plus X, which is nothing but 4X. So 120 is nothing but 4X. So what is the value of X? X is 120 divided by 4. So this is 30. So X is 30. Okay, so but what is X? X is nothing but BC. Okay, this BC is X. Okay, so BC is 30. That means the distance between, let me write it here. The distance between the point is 30 feet. This BC is 30 feet. So this point is 30 feet away from the first pole, and it is, let me write it here. So it is 30 feet. So C is 30 feet away from one pole, what about the other pole? Just see here. If this is 30, what about this distance? This complete distance is 120. Okay, if this is 30, then CE will be 120 minus 30, which is 90. Okay, so CE. So this point C is 90 meters away from pole DE and is 30 meters away from pole AB. Okay, so you have to find the distance of the point from the poles. So one distance is 30 feet and the other distance is 90 feet away from second pole. Okay, so this is how you find out. So I hope this is clear for you now. So let us move on to the next one. The angles of elevation of top of a tower from 2 points in the distance 4 meter and 9 meter from the base of a tower. Okay, from the base of a tower is and in the same straight line with it are complementary. Find the height of the tower. Okay, so here what is given? So the angles of elevation of top of a tower from 2 points. Okay, at a distance 4 meter and 9 meter away from the base of the tower and in the same straight line. Okay, so suppose you have a tower in this way. This is the tower H. So you have 2 points. Here is one point and you have another point here. Okay, all these should be straight lines. Okay, so what is given here? The angle of elevations. The angle of elevations of top of a tower from the 2 points at a distance 4 meter and 9 meter. So this distance is 4 meter and this distance is 9 meter. Okay, first point is 4 meter away from the tower and second point is 9 meters away from the tower, from the base of the tower, and they are in the straight line. So the angles of elevation you have to see and they are complementary. Okay, so these angles of elevation are complementary. So let us join this points. Okay, suppose this is AB is a tower and this is point C, point D. So angles of elevation are complementary. Okay, so let me write it here. So let one of the angle of elevation, I am taking it as X. Okay, let one of the angle of elevation is X or theta. You can take it in any way. Okay, so what is the other angle of elevation given? Given the angles of elevation are complementary to each other, isn't it? Angles of elevation are complementary to each other. So when they are complementary, you have learned in your class 9, when two angles are complementary, which means sum of the two angles is 90 degrees, isn't it? So that means, so the other angle will be how much? It will be 90 minus this x. Okay, so you have learned in your class 9. So if this angle is x, this angle is 90 minus x. Okay, so if you want to take it as theta, you can take it as theta, or if you want to take it as x, you can take it as x. No problem at all. Okay, so if this is theta, this is 90 minus theta. Okay, so yes, this will be 90 minus theta because angles we generally represent it by theta, so I'm taking it as theta. You can take it as x. No problem. So now these two angles are given to you, and the base is given here. BC is given, and here BD is given as 9. Okay, the complete distance. You have to find the height of the tower. So how will you get the height of the tower? Just see here in this triangle ABC. Let us take the first triangle. So in triangle ABC, so what is tan theta? Here you have the opposite side by adjacent side. Okay, so tan theta is equal to opposite by adjacent side is BC. Okay, so it is opposite by BC. Okay, so AB value you don't know, it is h divided by BC is given as 4. Okay, let me write it here. So this is given as 4. So tan theta is nothing but h by 4. One relation you got. Let us take the other triangle ABD, this bigger one, ABD. So what are you having in triangle ABD? So here also let us take tan. Here theta is nothing but 90 minus theta is equals to, what is the opposite side? Opposite side is AB and base is BD. The complete one is base. Okay. So it is AB by base is BD. Okay. So AB is h by BD. BD is given as, this distance is given as 9. Okay. So this is 9. Okay. So tan 90 minus theta is nothing but h by 9. Okay. So here you see tan theta is h by 4 and tan 90 minus theta is h by 9. Okay, so we know tan 90 minus theta is nothing but cos theta. So cos theta is h by 9. So what about tan theta? Tan theta is nothing but 9 by h. Okay, tan is nothing but the reciprocal of cot. You know tan and cot are complementary to each other, so tan 90 minus theta is cot theta. So after this, I just want the value of tan theta because I have a relation with tan theta here. So this also I want in terms of tan. So tan theta is nothing but the reciprocal of cot. Cot is h by 9, so tan will be 9 by h. Okay. So tan theta is h by 4 and tan theta is 9 by h. So you have two values for tan. Can we equate it? Yes. So h by 4 is equals to 9 by h. Okay, so cross multiply, you have h into h is equals to 9 into 4. So h square is equal to 36. So what is h? H is nothing but root 36. So h is 6. Okay, so the value of h, the height is 6. Okay, so that is what you have to find. The height of the tower is 6 meters. Okay, it is 6 meters. Here, so the next question is the angle of elevation of a jet plane from a point A on the ground. Okay, suppose here is the point A on the ground. So this is the ground and this is the jet plane. Okay, so the angle of elevation of the jet plane from this point A on the ground is 60. Okay, so this is 60 degrees. So after a flight of 15 seconds, that means after traveling 15 seconds, now here is a jet plane, so it traveled with you. Okay, so after 15 seconds, suppose the jet plane is somewhere here. Okay, so now what happened? The angle of elevation changes to 30. Okay, suppose this angle of elevation is what now? So this is 30 degrees. So if the jet plane is flying at a constant height of 1500 root 3 meter. Okay, so this height is how much? It is 1500 root 3 meters. Okay, 1500 root 3 meters. Okay, so the constant height is constant. So you have to find the speed of the jet plane. Okay, time is given 15 seconds. Here, time is given, height is given, you have to find the speed. Okay, so how shall we do it? Here we shall take the two triangles again. So here you can see, let this be B, C, let this be D, E. Okay, taking these two triangles, now this is 1500 root 3, so BC is also 1500 root 3. Isn't it? Because the height is constant, is given. Yes, so let us take first in this triangle ABC. So in triangle ABC, so this angle is how much? It is 60 degrees. So tan 60 degrees is equals to BC by AB. Okay, it is BC by AB. So this is nothing but BC is 1500 root 3 by AB. Okay, so tan 60 is root 3. So what is AB? AB is nothing but 1500 root 3 divided by root 3. Simple cross multiplication. So root 3 gets cancelled. So AB you are getting it as 1500. Okay, so this distance AB you got it as 1500. Okay, so now just see what you have to find out. You have to find out the distance traveled by the plane. Okay, the speed of the plane you have to find out. For finding the speed of the plane, you need two things. We know speed is equals to distance by time. So time it is given as 15 seconds, that we know. If you find the distance, then you can find the speed of the plane. Okay, so distance is BD. Isn't it? The distance, the plane started from this point B and now it is at point B. Okay, so now let us take this triangle ADE. Okay, so in triangle ADE, again take tan value, tan 30. Now it is 30, isn't it? Tan 30 is ED by AD. Okay, ED by this complete AD. Okay, so ED is 1500 root 3 divided by AD is nothing but AB plus BD. It is AB plus BD. Okay, so tan 30 is 1 by root 3 is equals to 1500 root 3 divided by AB is 1500, we just solved it, plus BD you don't know. Okay, so cross multiply. So 1500 plus BD is equals to 1500 root 3. Here you have root 3. Okay, so this is 1500 root 3 multiplied by root 3. Okay, so this is 1500 into 3. So this is nothing but 4500. So 1500 plus BD is 4500. So what is BD? BD is nothing but 4500 minus 1500. So this is nothing but 3000. Okay. So what is BD? BD is the distance traveled by the aeroplane. So it is 3000. So you have the distance and time is 15 seconds. Okay. So distance traveled by the plane. Distance traveled by plane is 3000 and time taken is 15 seconds. Okay, this is 3000 meters. Yes, it is 3000 meters. 3000 meters and time taken is 15 seconds. So speed, how will you find this? Nothing but distance divided by time. Distance is 3000 meters divided by time is 15 seconds. Yes. So this is 15 ones are 15 twos are 30 0 0. So speed is 200 meters per second is the speed of the plane. Okay. So very simple. Firstly, the plane was at BC. Now it has moved to ED. So you have to find the speed of the plane. For finding the speed of the plane, you want distance and time because speed is nothing but distance divided by time. Time you have it is 15 seconds, but you don't have distance. So how will you find the distance? So to find distance, I'm taking these two triangles first. Yes. So in triangle ABC, I got what is AB. Now in triangle AED, substituting you'll get what is PD. PD is nothing but the distance traveled by the plane. So simple. So speed is distance by time. Simple substitution will get the values. And the last problem is the angle of elevation of the top of a tower from the foot of a building is 30 degrees. Okay. So you have a tower and you have a building. Okay. Yes. This is the tower and this is the building. Okay. So the angle of elevation of the top of a tower from the foot of a building. Okay. So from the foot of a building, you are seeing the top of a tower. The angle of elevation is 30 degrees and the angle of elevation of the top of the building from the foot of the tower. So top of the building from the foot of the tower. This angle is nothing but. So this angle if you take, it is nothing but how much it is given it as 60 degrees. This is 60. So what is the ratio of heights of the tower and the building? Okay. So let us take this as A, B, C, D. Okay, here also you can see you have two triangles ABD and BCD. Okay, so let us take the two triangles. In triangle ABD, what do I have? I have to find the height ratio of the heights of the building. Okay, so in this triangle, so let me take tan because I want the height, I want opposite side. Okay, and BD is a common side for both the triangles. Okay, so I'm taking BD. So tan here it is tan 60. Okay, in triangle ABD, this is the angle. Tan 60 is equals to opposite side is AB by adjacent side is BD. Tan 60 is root 3 is equals to AB by BD. So AB is nothing but BD root 3. So this is one condition you got. Okay. Now take the next triangle. So in triangle ABCD, with this triangle BCD, you have tan 30 is nothing but CD by BD. Okay. So from this what is tan 31 by root 3 is equal to CD by BD. Okay. So now here in this case, let us substitute here. So what is BD from this value? Let us find what is BD because here you want BD, isn't it? So BD is nothing but AB divided by root 3. BD is nothing but AB divided by root 3. Okay, let me substitute here. So firstly, let us cross multiply this. So BD is equal to CD root 3. So BD is equals to CD root 3 you have. And from this first triangle you got the value of BD. BD is AB by root 3. Okay, so this is AB by root 3 is equals to CD root 3. Okay, now AB and CD are nothing but the heights of the tower, heights of the building and the tower. So you want the ratio of height of the tower and building. Okay, that means CD, tower height is CD and building height is AB. So you want the ratio of CD is to BD. Okay, so CD is to BD. So you have CD here. Just send this AB to the other side. Okay, AB is the building, height of the building, and CD is the height of the tower. So you want the ratio of height of the tower and building. Okay, that means CD is to AB you want. Okay, CD is to AB. So CD root 3 divided by, let me send this AB here to RHS, so it becomes divided by AB is equal to, here you have 1 by root 3. Okay, so let me send this root 3 to other side. So it becomes CD by AB is nothing but you have 1 by root 3 here. This root 3 is in multiplication, transposing it to RHS, this becomes division. Okay, it goes to division. So this is nothing but 1 by 3. So CD by AB is nothing but 1 by 3. Okay, so the ratio of the height of the tower divided by the height of the building, ratios of height of tower and building is nothing but 1 is to 3. Okay, so this you can write as 1 is to 3. Okay, so simple. Firstly, take this triangle, one triangle. Okay, take the next triangle. BD is a common side, so calculate what is BD from the first triangle. Substitute the value of BD in the second triangle. Okay, for both triangles you are taking tan. So substituting the BD value here. So you just want the height ratio of height of the tower and building. Okay, tower is CD, this is the tower, and building is AB. Okay, so you want CD by AB, you want CD divided by AB. This is the ratio. Okay, just I am rearranging whatever I got in this form, CD by AB. Okay, so the answer is 1:3. So I hope all these problems are clear to you, and with this we finish the chapter. If you have understood all the problems and if everything is clear for you, then don't forget to subscribe the channel and comment and let me know how did you like the video, and also don't forget to give this video a very big thumbs up. Share this channel with all your friends, and stay tuned to the channel for more videos. Thanks for watching.